Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a double upload, so it's going to also be uploaded to Self-Love TV and Lydia's Life TV. I felt that this was a message that could actually cross over to both channels to encourage us in our journeys and our walks in life, and I felt that it was something that I wanted both audiences to see. I do know that some of my followers did subscribe to Self-Love TV, but I do know that there are a few people over there that are not subscribed to Lydia's Life TV, so I wanted to upload this video today. So if you're new coming through the channel today, let me introduce myself. My name is Lydia, and I am a holistic life coach as well as a meditational coach, holistic meditational coach. I recently received certifications in both of those fields, and I am venturing off into using my life to help other people have a better understanding of life and being able to manifest the things that they want in their life, even if you come from a past that was somewhat difficult and you feel that your path is just done and that there's nothing else for you. It took me a long time to learn that your thoughts and your deliberate determination is what manifests the things that you want in your life. Because if you're constantly thinking negatively or feeling that you can't achieve something or can't have anything, that is exactly what will happen to you. So thank you for coming through today, and I hope that you'll hear something today, or you'll go through my playlist and listen to a few videos, watch a few videos, and you'll find something that would inspire you or encourage you, so much so that you may decide to subscribe. And for everybody else returning, I want to say thank you for coming through. So today we're going to be talking about something that I think that's really, really important, because one of my friends, a male friend of mine, is going through some things, and I think sometimes you feel that things that you want in life are taken away, or is passing you by. But this whole universe, this whole world had a plan, a divine plan. So everything happens in this world, good or bad, it was divine. It was already predestined. And once you really focus on that and you really think about what that means, you realize that everything that happens in life was predetermined. It was already known that it was going to happen. It already had an outcome. So even the bad experiences that we go through that we wish we could take back was predestined. It was something that was going to give you something, whether it was a learning experience or an awakening, or something great and beautiful. It was predestined to happen. So anything that comes through your life is pre-planned. Okay, so no one can take away anything that is for you. No one can take it away from you, because what's for you is for you. No one can decide that they want something you have, take it, and say that they took it, and that, and that was you feeling like somebody took something away from you. That meant only that that wasn't for you. And whatever's for you will not pass you by. There are things in life that are happening to you to give you certain things that you need, and it's only for a time. So everybody that come into your life wasn't supposed to be there forever. It was something that they were supposed to give you, or something that you were supposed to give to them. And when their time was up, they went on their way. So always look at life that way. You're going to meet people that are not going to be permanent in your life. Sometimes it's just for a spell. Sometimes it's to help you to grow, to learn, to hurt you. Because every experience you have develops you. So if you never got hurt, you wouldn't know what it feels like to be happy and to have joy. Because you have to have something to actually understand what it is to have something good when you've had something bad. So always remember that. And so we're going to just talk a little bit about that in developing ourselves, in loving ourselves. It's very important that you know that, because some of us go through life feeling like we're losing out on love because we feel like love has passed us by, or someone has taken away our love. So if you're interested in this video, Please keep watching. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm having a cup of coffee, and guess what, guys? I'm having it in one of my branded mugs. This one says Kisses and Hugs, and on the back of the cup it says Lydia's Life TV. I am going to leave a link in the description bar, and if you want to go out and support my new store on Teespring, it's called 50 Plus. I guess the main branded thing are going to be my mugs. Going to have affirmations and happy thoughts and encouragement for you guys. And so if you want to grab you one of these mugs, please go out and check out my store. Hit the link in the description bar and go out and pick you one up. And then when you get one, drop a comment and let me know that you went to the store. I would appreciate that support. I am just stepping out on faith and doing those things that I want to. I love mugs. And those of you who have been following me for some years know that on Saturdays I'm usually having coffee, and I've always shown you my mug. Usually I buy mugs that have inspirational thoughts on them. Whenever I travel to different cities and states, sometimes I pick up a souvenir, a mug there that may even say the city or state or the country that I'm in. So it's just always been some kind of little hobby of mine. So today I'm having coffee in one of my branded mugs. So make sure you go by and pick you one up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, I know sometimes I do have men that come through. Want to say hello to you all as well. But in saying that, you know, I'm just going to talk a little bit today. I'm not more so going to have I guess a topic that I'm going to talk about, but just share a little bit about me and my development. Because y'all looking at a woman that used to be, I mean, really, really shy as a child, because I grew up in an environment that was just a little bit dramatic, a little tragic. And there was a lot of things that were going on as a child. So I kind of went in within myself to survive. So it took me a long time to love myself and appreciate myself, because when I was a child, I really thought that I was not loved. I thought I wasn't attractive. And I grew up for a long time feeling certain things about myself based on the way people treated me. So when I got to a young adult, I went into this world, you know, feeling that way. So it took me a lot of growing, a lot of mistakes, running into the wrong types of people, loving the wrong men, to truly figure out who I am. And even though I can look back at some of those experiences and be like, oh my gosh, I wish those things didn't happen. Now I'm at a point of my life, and I know it's crazy, but I can say thank you. I can say thank you, because it was because of those experiences that I truly learned how to love myself. Today I'm wearing my shirt that says Goddess. I found me a lot of these different little shirts that have these powerful statements or powerful words that make you feel beautiful, that make you feel that you can conquer the world and that you are all of that, because you are, ladies. You know, here's one of the things that I learned growing in that experience. If you don't believe things about yourself, no one else around you will. The way that you put yourself out into the environment, into the world, into the atmosphere, into the universe, we're going to say all of that, is what people see, and they're going to take you at face value. So if you come out into the world feeling unsure of yourself, feeling very doubtful of yourself, feeling unloved, if that is the energy that you give off into the world, that is the way people are going to perceive you, and that's going to be the way that they treat you. And even looking back at the experiences that I had with men in my life, I was walking around feeling unloved, feeling like I wasn't beautiful. So naturally, I'm going to attract people who can basically dominate me in that area, or feel like that they can manipulate me in some way, because they're looking at this person who was not very sure of herself. And those were the men that I attracted when I was young. And that's why I had such a hard time at a very young age, and I'm talking about my 20s, of finding true love. I basically, a lot of times, was trying to find someone who was going to do the things and take the places that I needed as parents, because I grew up in such a domestic traumatic environment that I never got that nurturing that I needed from a mother or a father. Even though I know my mother and my father loves me dearly, but I didn't grow up with my father. My father divorced my mom, went away, moved, married somebody else, and I didn't see him much as a child. And my mother had her own things and struggles that she was going through. So it's not about me bashing my parents and saying they weren't great parents or they didn't love me. But when they had their own stuff and they were trying to work that stuff out, naturally it filtered down into the children that they were raising. And even I've done that in my life. Some of the things that I was scarred from trickle down with my children. So it is a thing that can be generational until you learn and you have to stop the cycle. So my hopes is that there's a young lady out here, or even maybe a woman that's middle-aged, that's still trying to find herself, still trying to find the love that she deserves, not knowing that it starts with you. Because until you can truly accept yourself and truly love yourself, you will never find that love that you're seeking or, or wanting in life, because you haven't learned what it means to fully love you. And when you love yourself, love will gravitate towards you. You will start attracting the right people. That is true. I know it sounds cliche, but it's very true. Because what you put off, in the energy you put out in the atmosphere, is what you're going to attract to you. And even sometimes you meet people that are not the greatest people. If you choose to continue to have those kind of people in your life, that is the energy that you're going to learn. I even have to be selective in the type of women I choose to be around. We all going to meet all kinds of people in life. And it's up to you to decide if those are the type of people that you want in your life. If you got people that's full of negativity all the time, who always are feeling like the world is against them, woe is me, I can't do this, the world is against me, don't nobody care, just repetitively saying everything negative in life, that negativity will definitely filter, because our brain is programmed to believe the things that we tell it. So if you're around people who are always telling you negative things, always speaking negativity, and can never see the light at the end of the tunnel, the glimmer, spark, can't never be hopeful in life, can't never, just give it their all, guys, that's what you're going to have in your life. So it's important that you seek out people in your life that's going to be positive, that's going to give you those things that going to help elevate you, even if you're not sure. Because when you're around that positivity, you're feeding yourself that positivity. That's important. So whatever in life that is taken away from you or that you lose in life wasn't for you. So that could be by way of a career, a person, a friend, whether it's a male, female, whatever it is in your life. If that relationship is severed and it's not permanent, it's gone, that wasn't where you were supposed to be. That's not where you were supposed to stay. That was a lesson for you. That was an experience for you. That was to teach you something, or you were to teach that person something. So stop focusing on what you lost and start looking ahead at what's to come. It's important that you have a positive mindset. And even in this time of everything that's happening with the government, with the health of our nation, we still have to stay focused on being better every day. See, my thing about it is in life, sometimes things are not fair. People die and lose their life at a young age. But it's important that the life that you put out here be the best that you can. Everybody keep using Chadwick Boseman as an example. And everything that I've ever heard about him has always been positive. And in his short, I think he was 43 years of life, he did a lot more than people who are, 70 and 80 years old. So it's important that you start now. Even if you feel that you've wasted years, pining away about things, being negative about things, start today being positive about where you're going in your life and take one step. It's important that you take one step to change something, in your life. Do something different than that you did yesterday. It's important that you change one thing a day, whether it's a thought, whether it's changing something that you eat, changing something that you wear. It's important. Talk to somebody different. You got to come up with something that you do differently that's going to elevate you to a different level of positivity. Now, I want to say this in closing. That does not mean that things are not going to happen to you. That does not mean that you're not going to see some more, cloudy days or some stormy days or some stormy moments or some periods in your life of sadness. You're going to still shed tears. You're going to still lose people in life. You're going to still hurt. But it's all a part of the experience. But every time you have a negative experience, look into that experience and try to find the positive experience in there. What is it teaching you? What are you learning? What is it supposed to show you? Look into that negative experience and try to find something that can help you to be elevated so that the next time anything similar like that comes along, you're a little bit more prepared for it. So hopefully this will encourage you along your journey in loving yourself and being a better person and manifesting the things that you want. I am truly on my road of manifestation, guys. I am at a point of my life where I don't have any time for any of the other negativity that's behind me. I've let people go in my life that was not helping me to be elevated. It doesn't mean I hate them. It doesn't mean that they're bad people. They're just not where I was in my elevation of growth. That's so important, guys. So thank you for tuning in today. I hope that you will find this video helpful. Please leave a comment, express your thoughts, leave me a thumbs up. I hope that you will like this video on both channels. Go over to Self TV, Lydia's Life TV, and Self Love TV, and please give me a thumbs up. Help me to grow these platforms, and I appreciate you so much. So remember always, peace and love, kisses and hugs, and I will see you in the next video. Have a pleasant weekend. Bye, guys.